What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Cards for Hire. So, I'm picking up on the energy of somebody being ensnared in the trap that they set for you. So, I've been hearing Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse went up the clock, but I'm hearing I have a son, so the version that I'm hearing is the Jules TV version. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse went up the clock struck one. Yeah, all of that. So, it's something about like somebody being very, very immature with how they handled you. And the trap that they set for you, like I said, they are stuck in it. This is becoming very clear to not only you but to them as well. You're coming off as a little unbothered as to what the issue or the situation is. You no longer care. And this person is realizing that you are exactly who you say you are. Okay? Okay. So let's get into this. As always, we got to pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. As for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection, I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibe. So I'm picking up on the energy of somebody having perfected a certain aspect or trait of themselves. So something that works on others just doesn't quite work on you. And that is a shot to their ego. That's what the clarity is. It's a shot to their ego. So this could be by way of somebody could be really smooth with their words. Somebody could have a way of triangulating something. Somebody could have a way of always putting themselves in the victim's position so that they can, yeah, which causes chaos. Somebody could not realize or not or be in denial about the fact that they caused the chaos in their life, whereas at one point in time they could have been blaming you, especially, yeah, separation. At one point in time they could have been blaming you. However, now that you're gone or you've gone missing, you could have ghosted them or they could have ghosted you. Now that you're gone, they have no other choice but to look in the mirror and realize that they are indeed the problem. Yeah, this person really thought that whatever it was that they have perfected, they were like a big shot. Yeah, I'm hearing cojones. They had some big cojones. Okay, something is significant about jewelry. Something is also significant about somebody poking the bear. They poked you and they pushed you and they prodded long enough to where they really realized, oh, they were for real. Something about you possibly giving or loving a little too hard, or you love them into a certain delusion about your personality. Somebody didn't think that you can indeed turn it off. Yeah. hmm So let's get into the situation. But what they didn't know, yeah, somebody could be emotional. What they didn't know, and you just, I saw acceptance right here. Something about you accepting who this person is, and you no longer expecting or giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's like, oh, you're exactly who you want to be. So let me go ahead and just make my exit. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Something about a grandmother could be significant. Somebody could have been getting bad advice from their grandmother. Mm. So we're going to check into the situation, your energy as well as theirs. Somebody's definitely stuck. Oh, at the bottom of this deck, we have I am not this hair, I am not this skin, I am the soul that lives within. Beneath the surface, looks can be deceiving. So it's something about you possibly giving off a something about being stoic. This could be you or this other person. However, you're giving off, it feels like you're giving off the energy of like a little angel, a little timid bird, if you will. Yeah. Oh, mask. Yeah. Uh-huh. Tit for tat. Absolutely. I'm gonna take these. Yeah. Mask and tit for tat. I'm gonna definitely take those. So somebody thought that they were playing the game. Really, you weren't playing the game. You just got sick of it. And it's been a long time coming for them to realize that, oh, maybe she here, they aren't playing the game. Took you long enough. This could um this could have been going on for 2 to 3 months, especially with that tit for tat. This could have even gone on further, maybe back 6 or 7 months, 8 months. There's also something about a slow decline, like whatever you stopped doing or stopped giving into, it was a slow decline. It wasn't just all of a sudden, even though either physically, spiritually, or emotionally you could have checked out. It's feeling like that's why they thought they had some type of hold on you. This is interesting. Okay. What's the situation, Lord? Mm-mm. Hickory dickory dock. Yeah. TikTok. Something about timing is significant as well. Like, not this time. You're not getting me back this time. I'm not going to answer your phone call this time. Something about that is significant as well. Destruction. Yeah, they destroyed a good thing. Somebody messed up something good. And it's only just now becoming a realization of theirs. It's a whole lot. Best believe they're going through karma. We're definitely going to tap in on that. Touch on that. What else? And something about smoke rising, like something is bubbling up, like them not being able to handle the way that you are handling them after they mistreated or mishandled them is very significant. Yeah, opposition. They don't want to be your enemy no more. They don't want to be your enemy no more. They want to be friends. At the very least, fake it. At the very least, they don't want you to see them as an enemy, as an op. Commitment. I should have took this. Commitment. Something about something being hidden within a commitment could be significant. Then possibly hiding the fact that they want to rekindle or renew the commitment could be could be significant. Could be a significant. Could be of significance. Hello. Yeah, somebody tripping over their words. I'm hearing. You got me tripping. Oh, stumbling. Yeah, and this is the thing. The fact that you have pulled away, it's like you pull away, they're leaning in. Like they're even more so intrigued as far as what's going on in your life, what's going on behind the scenes. That's what they're committed to knowing right now. Yeah. Cause I'm falling in love. Hello. It's looking like, hello, you remember me? Somebody might be reaching out to you, sweetheart. Yeah, you are the sweetheart in this scenario. And they took that for granted. Absolutely. Whereas, and this is the thing, this person may be used to whomever they're dealing with being a jerk, being a jackass, because I mean, that's what they are. And honestly, it's coming up as though you were their test, something that they might have prayed for, something that they might have considered themselves waiting for, something that they thought that they were ready for. Justice, yeah. They thought that they deserved you. However, somewhere in there, they started treating you, mishandling you. That's what I just keep feeling like. They mishandled you. And because of your kind nature, your energy kind of made them feel entitled to better, but they didn't nurture you. They didn't nurture the very thing that made them feel so freaking good. They just took the energy and ran off with it as if it was theirs. Yeah. Siphoning. Mm-hmm. Destruction. This is feeling like internal turmoil. Say that 3 times fast. Internal turmoil. Yeah, no. Okay. Destruction. Yeah, the chariot. This could have been internal turmoil within you. And instead of fighting yourself consistently, you decided to get rid of the problem. Cut the snake off at its head, to where something about rebranding, you no longer wanted to be that soft, um angelic person, at least not to them. There's something about discerning. When you decide to better yourself, that doesn't mean that you're no longer who you are at your core. That just means that you start to better delegate or better discern who it is that you are giving your loving, nurturing energy to. Yeah. What's this destruction? Yeah, 5 of Swords, because you realize that was a little bit of self-sabotage, self-abandonment. Cause I'm falling in love. Hangman, and it's left this person stuck. We got Hangman out here twice. The number 3 could be significant. You are very much so highly supported by the Most High because you've chosen yourself. And it's not in a selfish way, but it's definitely detrimental when you align yourself with someone and decide to stay with someone who is consistently disrespecting you, neglecting you, intentionally misunderstanding you. Because why would God bless that mess? You're going to give it to an asshole. Excuse my French. You're going to give it to someone who is undeserving. So to save you and them, I'm gonna just keep it until you understand what it is that you have, what it is that you are capable of manifesting, what it is that you are capable of alchemizing for yourself. Five of Wands. Yeah, there was a whole lot of drama. Am I the drama? That's what they're doing. Am I the drama? Yeah, King of Swords. Somebody's wondering, should I have watched what I said? Should I have spoke better? Should I have come in a little softer? It's giving me the energy of somebody treated you like the world handled them. The world doesn't handle you softly, so I'm not gonna handle you softly. The world's not fair for me, so I'm not gonna make it fair for you. Yes, justice. Yeah, somebody felt like it was their justice. It was their duty to treat you how they have been mistreated. So this is a person. It's giving the person, the cycle continued with them. So whereas they were used to being bullied, they turned into the bully as opposed to stopping the bullying and loving people or loving you how they wanted to be loved themselves. Instead, it's like, nah, somebody treated me like this, I'm gonna treat you like this. That's the energy that it's giving. That's that justice. They felt like that was justice for you. Sucks to suck. Too bad they're not the one that's giving out the justice. Yeah. Somebody's a clown. It's three clownfish. Somebody's a clown. Also, somebody, the high priestess at the bottom, and you know this man, somebody was surrounding themselves with clowns. What Meg say? Of course, another whack bitch agree with what you saying. This doesn't have to be romantical. This could be friendships as well. Put it where it goes. Yeah. So now it's like they looking around like, where is my source of happiness? Who's the person? Where's the person that makes me feel good when I know I'm doing bad? Yeah. Falling cause I'm falling in love. The Wheel of Fortune. Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. What they don't know is they are on the wrong side of karma right now. You took your energy away to maintain your sanity. You are maintaining, you are, what is it? Reclaiming your time for self. You're healing, or you have healed for the most part in this situation. And that is why you might be finding, or you could expect your blessings to be rolling in, whether it's by way of money, people doing random things for you, discounts, things of that nature is very significant. Hello, it's me. Yeah, somebody's going through karma and or traumas. Okay, certain situations that they are now confirmation that they are not having to battle on their own. They're not used to fighting things by themselves. They're used to having you in their corner. Yeah. And now they're slowly but surely thinking about coming into you, because I remember it's like, when's the last time have I felt good? When's the last time have I been healed? It's when I was with this person. The devil. Now they're feeling trapped in their own life. And their own lives is what I wanted to say. I'm definitely speaking about different situations. This is a general. Yes. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. They deceived themselves when they took for granted the very person that was willing to listen to them and assist them. At one point in time, they could have even disregarded your assistance, almost like, I got it. Yeah, there's some type of built up resentment here that they didn't verbalize. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. And this is the thing, it's almost like, if I allow you to help me, confirmation on my phone, something about money. If I allow you to help me, then, and this is like a warped way of thinking about it, then you're better than me. And not only that, when you possibly could have given unsolicited advice, but not only that, when you helped them, they it almost felt like for them, you didn't trust their plan. Like, you didn't trust their judgment. Because why else would anybody need assistance or help? But it's very hard for one mind to rule a nation. It's very hard for one mind to rule a household. That's why normally it's two parents, two people come together to make a baby. Something about that. Kings, presidents, they've always had people, advisors. It gives me the energy of Daenerys. They're advisors. Of course, when it's your time to make a decision, it's your decision. But you also have the input of people that have walked and experienced different facets of life, different ways of life, and things of that nature. Yeah. Can I get one more for this destruction? Cause I'm falling in love. Ace of Swords. What's this Ace of Swords? Yeah. Somebody's very clear as to why they're feeling stuck, how they contributed to the destruction of this commitment, possibly even to you at one point in time, because this person saw what they were doing. What's this Ace of Swords? Yeah, Page of Cups. The message is coming in. Somebody was very much so immature. I could have communicated better. Now, just because they are coming to this realization does not mean that growth has occurred. Confirmation on my phone. I bit my tongue. Somebody could have benefited from holding back some type of communication, the way in which they communicated. Mm. Virgo, something about them being alone, but also, again, with the self reflection, because I have Hermit on that card as well. Let's check into your energy and theirs. What's my collective's energy right now? Yeah, somebody's definitely going through some health concerns. Somebody realized I was the nail in the coffin for my detriment, for all the things that are going bad right now. Collective's energy. Achievement and the Ice King. You got away. You got right up on out of that snare. They thought they had you, yes, because of your loving, nurturing energy. They could have also been a little jealous because when you are that way towards everyone. So with that being said, there was a certain way that other people treated you that could have manifested into jealousy for them. Affirmation again. Okay. What's the collective's energy? I mean, not the collective. What's the I was gonna say the psycho's energy. Moving on. What? They're going psycho over the fact that you've moved on, that you are moving on. Awakened, absolutely. Oh, and this is the thing. Now that you have the capacity to change your mind, to change your behaviors towards them, now it's giving me the energy of them possibly saying that you wore the mask. Oh, you weren't that person for real. When in all actuality, they just lost that access to you. They lost access to that version of you. Yeah. Family, transition, and unexpected money. Yeah, somebody, you could have had a family with this person, but I also said something about grandmother. Somebody's family member could have passed on, could have transitioned, because it fell over here for them. And again, with that 3. And then, yeah, I just heard state of mind when I looked at this 10. Something about your state of mind has transitioned and transformed. Also, something about money coming to you, because this is feeling like all the things that you went through, you took it, you balled it up, and you used it as a catalyst. Like it may have taken you a couple steps back, but once you released that thing, it launched you forward. Yeah. That's what they're awakening to. And that's what they're blocked from. Your new abundance. One more for their energy. Conflict. Conflict, music. Yeah, relationship. Now they're upset with the fact that whoever they could be with, like dealing with, is very significant. They could be fighting this person a lot. They could be really, really going through it. This could be part of their karma. Because something tells me a lot of their karma is also manifesting internally. Yeah. Moving on. Yes, all because you moved on. Shit. Tit for tat. Play play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Jealousy and envy. They're envious at the fact that you not only had the will and the wherewithal to move on, but also that you had the capacity to get away and stay away. Okay. If this sounds like your energy, your situation, we are going to continue on to Patreon, where I am offering extended and two different types of tiers. This is something new. I'm excited to introduce you guys to. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and continue. If this is where you leave off, thank you so much for joining me. Any questions can and should be answered in the description box below. And please remember to aim fly, stay fly. Aim high, stay fly. Lord have mercy on my soul.